All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Pacific Drive. We've got to go reach the visions, and hopefully they'll actually show up on our hunt this time. The journey here wasn't completely without event. Oh! No, wait. There's nothing here. This is just one of these little waypoints along the way in the stable area. Okay. All right. Never mind. We'll get there in just a second. Oh yes, I did upgrade and now I have a resource scanner. And I can see there's nothing over there, but there's an advanced squire right over here. So I'm gonna do some looting. And I'll be right back with you. Okay. Here's the site. Gotta reach Tobias's markers. Not seeing the visions. They're not hopping up. I did do a little bit of repair work in that. Apparently, when you go through a highway, you will occasionally or regularly get those little limpets there. Where you see just a long straight road and it's sort of a little reprieve. A little chance to react. All right, I'm gonna have to look this up then, I'm guessing. I'm guessing there's a glitch. Let me just check real quick. Okay, this is apparently a glitch. There are supposed to be visible locations on the map, and they're just not showing up. So I'm gonna have to wander the entire map and find them. But the very first thing we're gonna want to do is grab this anchor since we're so close and I don't want to have to come back here. They are murals though, so they're gonna be on the side of buildings or structures. Okay, that was enough. We don't need to steal any more anchors. Nice. I mean, we probably will, but we don't have to, is the thing. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and see if there's a mural on any of this. Oh, great. I didn't know you could destroy those. Oh, very nice. Okay, well, anyway. This thing's promising to turn steel sheets into gas cylinders, so if you'll excuse me, I have a couple of steel sheets. Somebody turned on my radio and my headlights. Well, this is terrible. Okay, well, in the sort of tutorial level, it did say if we didn't know what to do, follow the pipes. So maybe we follow the pipes, huh? Well, here's an interesting little spot. Aha! We found one. It's a mural. That's
the Bigfoot mural.
Bigfoot mural.
My personal favorite.
Okay. I won't say you have...
Is it just me, or did this mural look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades, after all.
No, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
Yep, will do. Okay, so that's how we do it. We just got to follow this all the way through. Joy. I may have to do some of this on foot. Because I can heal a lot easier and faster than my car can. Well, here's another gold fruit. There we go. Of course, going it alone, I'll need to take some food with me. So maybe I'll just drive the car. No, not another one of these. I don't like those. There's another one. Oh, we've definitely picked up some quirks along this trip.
The inverting doorway.
Ugh.
I don't like this one.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to.
Oh, did you see that,
Oh,
Francis?
there's another line up here.
Oh, boy, Francis, look. Look here. It's different from our sketch when we visited in 82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius. It absolutely is. Wait. Let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes. Oh, wait. Pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus. See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the basilicer's doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Oh, sure, will do. But first, gotta take care of the car. And by take care of the car, I mean loot other people's car. Beware the doorway.
I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out.
Oh,
Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to
disturbing.
see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No. We're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. That's all you need to know. Let's go.
Ooh, this armored door is almost perfect. If I had a Liberator, I could get a couple of replacements. Unfortunately.
So about that last vision.
I'm on it.
No, I'm telling you, the helmsman never made it out of the zone. He died here.
Not this again. I still don't know why you're so convinced he existed in the first place.
Driver, back me up here. This is how the story goes. It was the winter of '72. A ship set sail down the Columbia River 100 miles east of here. The helmsman was overcome by bad weather, and while in a particularly foggy patch, the boat hit something, and the impact threw him from the deck. When he woke up, he was on a boat on this very lake.
Smack in the middle of the zone with no idea how he got there.
Okay.
He had with him a ridiculous amount of cash and paid anyone and everyone to get him out of the zone. But no matter how he tried to leave, on foot, in a transport, he would always head into a fog and reemerge on another boat. At last count, the great pileup was 20 boats high and 30 boats wide.
A limb duplication glitch, nothing more.
And you, of all people, blaming limb tech instead of a good old-fashioned mystery?
It doesn't add up. Artist's favorite pastime was conning people out of the zone. How could someone actually fail to escape? And a mysterious man with a backpack full of cash,
And the one place he can't spend it. Seems awfully fishy to me.
Fishy. Bubblegum buddies. Ooh. If it wasn't for the bubblegum buddies, I'd stay, but they are not my friend. Okay. So there's the other exit. If when we were wanting to leave. But we're wanting to follow these guys. Yeah, more bubblegums. I know I'm on a hill. You don't need to warn me. I'm the one that told you to go on the hill. Okay, so it's probably not there, which means we probably missed it up about here-ish. It's probably supposed to be the first one. Maybe the second one. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Right up here is the last one. Very good. So we're gonna need to exit out that exit. Okay, we'll just get everything ready for a quick dash out. Just as soon as we get the go-ahead. So, let's see. We're here. We're gonna want to get on this road and take this down to here. Yep. Just as soon as we scan this. Here we go. Scan and run.
The great pile up.
You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Well, believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
I don't believe you. I don't think it's true.
Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Uppy, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Uppy?
Not my story to share.
Yeah, I don't like those. With their grabby muscles. Okay, let's grab another
My
anchor.
theory. And that basilizer there,
Illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard. The ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
I think it's important. You gotta tell the truth,
But
buddy.
listen, I've got this
Especially after
suspicion,
this long.
right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what do we find that can prove your theory?
It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those fancy degrees that you and Arby had. The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
Well, Arda's
But
stupid.
Arda, I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me. I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again. You didn't listen. Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
Oh. We uncovered some of the zone's history in the mid-zone. Oh, and I just got another one about it would take a miracle. Ooh, and we came back with 5.4
Interesting
unstable.
thing about that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the Arda database, and what turns up? But access logs with entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961, in the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
You got it.
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but do we
Keeping him so
have time for
busy.
this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you.
Oh.
God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
Okay, will do. You just give me a few minutes, okay? I got a bunch of loot, and I want to bring it back. Oh, but it does require that I come in here and drop off all of these. I'm gonna get this thing. Dumpster pearl. It's yellow. I don't know what yellow means. Okay, we can drop off a few things there. Drop off a few things here. Nice. We've almost got this full too, completely. Let's give you this. Lab reports. And we'll put this over here. Evergreen paint. I love it. I'm going to have to start using some of that paint, actually. All right, and I'm going to have to swap out. Okay, so no, actually, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm just going to have to touch up some of the panels and swap out one door and the headlights. Yeah, if we take this off and swap it for a door here. Yeah, armored door. I'm gonna have to do it manually. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this is. Put this over here. Nice. Okay. I will mess around with that. Let's see what we can upgrade here. We can get analysis module. Upgrade for the Tinker Station adds a second chip, which allows you to spend anchor energy to partially diagnose any quirk. Okay, cool. Improved spectromagnetic acoustic focusing allows for expanded capacity, allowing this regenerator to repair more parts simultaneously. Okay, so that's for the regenerator. That's nice. Repair station. Give yourself a little help patching up the car every time you return to the car with this powerful automatic regenerator. Oh, I need that. And then the deco vent. Okay. And rapid refill pump. Don't really need that. This upgrade allows you to discharge even greater amounts of electricity to more effectively recharge your car's battery. So like it overcharges it, maybe? And the parts lockers would actually be pretty good. Okay, I can get some of those. I can get the auto tracking spotlight, might be very handy. Okay, increase my ability to buy parts. I can't get this because I need corrupted energy. And I can't get that because I don't have enough stable energy. Or stable energy. Oh, I need more stable energy. I thought I was good for stable energy. Apparently not. Okay, then let's actually get this. For sure. So that we can unlock the other things down the line. And so we'll have a bigger ability there. I don't really need this. That's kind of silly, but this might actually be handy. So let's grab a parts locker. Oh, and it just stores it out over this directions. Nice. Okay, don't have... Oh, I need circuit boards. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me craft a few things. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I use too much other things. Yeah, there we are. Another parts locker. What does this need? Steel sheets. I've got that. Oh, it just needs more stable energy. Okay, I need to get more stable energy. Cool. Unstable energy. Unstable energy. Unstable energy. Repair station. Okay, so I need some corrupted energy. That's going to require we get into the inner zone, isn't it? Thermal vacuum. It's got a light on it. It'll rip items right out of unlocked containers, sending them to the car's storage if it's in range. Okay, that sounds cool. Sounds like a good upgrade. When I first started, I was like, oh, this thing is kind of silly. Don't really need that. And I keep getting those things going, oh, no, actually, wait, hold on. That might be cool. All right, everyone, we're down to 0.4 and 0.3, and that's not enough to do anything. We are making some serious bank here. A limb chip. Yeah, we need some of that. All right, I'm going to do a little bit more practicing. Padded parka. Yeah, we should definitely get that. Just going to grab those things as they come along. Look in here. How much more space do we got? Lots of space. So much space. Steel bumper, armored panels, armored doors. Yeah. All right, I'm going to swap some of these out and get some stuff fixed. And we will come back next time. And we will head into the inner chambers. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you come back again next time as we play some more here on the BackLog.